Okay guys, so welcome back to module 2 in this cryptocurrency course. I'm your trainer Henry, and we are now going to be looking at our next set of candlestick patterns for you guys to trade on your intraday cryptocurrency portfolios. Okay, so the pattern we are looking at today in this video is called the three black crows. We'll look at two black crows, but we'll look at three black crows first of all. This works better on the daily chart, more reliable. Obviously you can use it on the 4 hour, but I would not go lower than 4 hour using this particular pattern, purely because there would be too much market noise, and it's unlikely you're going to get the same kind of performance from a 1 hour than a daily. So here we are, we're on Tron TRX, and I am on a daily chart here. So what we're looking for is we're looking for three consecutive days of selling, and we're looking for something like this. We've got our big got a test bar there. We sold on day one, we sold the day two, and we sold on day three. Now, when we get three consecutive days of selling, we call this three black crows, and it signifies that we're going to have more heavy selling afterwards. As you can see, we did actually extend the downside with another large sell-off, and this would have been a nice opportunity. Don't forget, we are on the daily, so the fact that we just have one more seller's bar is still quite significant, because we see a huge drop here from 0.025 to 0.202. So nice amount of profit here in this trade. Now, how we should take the trade is similar to maybe the bearish engulfing or the bullish engulfing. We are going to just extend, just make this a bit bigger. So our stop will be at the top of the third bar. So the third seller's bar, that's going to be our stop loss here. We're going to make it 5 or 6 pips above the wick of the candlestick. And always our entry is when we're not going to be doing a market execution, we always do a sell stop, and as usual we're doing it below 2 to 3 pips below the bottom wick of this candlestick here. So if I just put this in like so, and as you can see that we would have been taken into the market quite quickly, small retracement, but nowhere near our stop, and we can find out that we would have taken profit at around about 0.202. Let's just go to the 4 hour just to see what happens. Okay, yeah, so taken into the market quite nicely, and we ended up hitting our take profit, which will be at least the 50 pip range. So this pattern, if not more, usually patterns like the three black crows is very, very bearish setup, and it can go on for many days rather than, in this case, just one day. So we're going to go and find another setup. I'm going to go for Ethereum. Okay, so we're on Ethereum here on the 4 hour. I'm going to go to the daily because daily it gives us better performance on this pattern. I'm just going to have a quick look. So we're looking for three black days. Just a quick bit of advice here. Each of the sellers bars needs to be approximately the same size. So what we don't want to see is, ideally, if you can see here, we've got a small bearish bar, a larger bearish bar, and an even larger bearish bar. Really, we're looking for them to be all of the same size. That's looking for symmetry in this particular pattern. Although we did actually get a very nice sell-off here, we need to be consistent with our patterns. I'm just going to try and find another one. We kind of nearly got one here, but again, a nice sell-off, but not qualifying for the pattern. Okay, this will be a nice. So this is a nice example here on the daily Ethereum. You can see we topped out here, and we had nice large sellers bars, all of the same size, and this would have been a fantastic trade. Nice shorting opportunity. You can see actually we were at a level here at the close of this third bar, and if I just draw some lines, just so our entry would be below just the bottom wick of that third seller's bar, so this sort of third crow, and I'll stop as before 2 to 3 pips above the top wick of the third bar. Huge sell-off on the fourth day, as you can see, this huge anchor bar here, retest on the level, and obviously got nowhere near our stop loss here, and then a consistent sell-off all the way down to $12. So really nice shorting opportunity there. As soon as we were getting to, my advice is when we break this level here, we'd move our stops to entry, basically a free trade. So very nice setup on that. So we're looking for, in sum, 3 nice sellers bars on the daily of round about equal size, and then we're putting our stops below, above the top wick of the third bar, and we're doing a sell stop. We don't do a market execution on this setup. And because it's a daily, we do need to let this pattern play out over the longer term. So expect this to be running at least, you can actually see here in this example, we were running for best part of a week before we actually eventually hit a nice area to take profit, which would be in this zone here. Okay, so that's how we can trade the 3 crows candlestick pattern. Have a look at your own charts, try and stick to the daily. If you really want to, you can go down to the 4 hour, but really would stick between the 4 hour and the daily. Okay guys, that's the end of this video on how to trade using the 3 crows.